Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using the Counterfeit Kit challenge and playing along with Tara the Paper Snob with this sketch for Mix It Up Monday, where we use a sketch and mixed media to make a layout. So I'm using this picture of my youngest. I am 99.9% sure she's at Heritage Park, because yeah. And then I'm going to use this Nature's Haven from Forward United Market and this piece of polka dotted pinky paper from Close to My Heart. And I'm going to use a dinner plate. I'm going to trace the dinner plate to get that circle feature from the sketch. And then I'm going to cut that out. And you notice I'm using one photo instead of three. And I'm going to change it up a little bit. But some of the features for the sketch are here. But a sketch is just a jumping off point. So you don't have to do everything exactly the same way if you don't want to. So I'm not today. So in the spot where the title goes on the sketch, I have that beautiful cluster bit from the 49 Market paper. So I am not going to put my title there because why would I cover that up? It is so pretty. You saw me use some assemblage required distressing tool. I like that one on the 49 Market paper because it really does give that rough edge. I'm cutting white piece of cardstock to map my photo, and this one actually came together in no time at all. So even with the mixed media, because I'm going to bring out cream paste here in a minute, and embellishing and everything, it took me 30, not quite 35 minutes. So yay. I love it when that happens. And then and that included like cleaning up the texture paste or the cream paste. It's cream paste I'm going to use from Stamperia, but so I've got that. I got some foam from, I think this is from the dollar store, and this is a scrapbook.com adhesive. I love this thick, like wide stuff. I use it all the time on this, on the fun foam, because I can cut it into strips and I can cut huge like pieces for backing, or in this case I need to go across that rift that I have for where I've roughed up that paper. It makes it super easy to do that with this. So like that, and then some long strips just to give some structure, and then this should be fine with the piece of paper in behind to make it work out really well. And just looking for what else do I want to put on here. So I do leave this in because the video is not super long, but I thought about using some of these rub-ons, but I think they're going to get lost, so not those. And I am looking for, I have the puffy stickers from Nature's Haven that I put in my counterfeit kit this month. I also have the laser cuts, and I'm like, it's not in here. Where is it? I don't see it. Did I put it in a different kit? I put it actually in with some pages that I thought I might use it with, but I didn't remember that, because why would I remember that? So I'm going to grab them in a minute, but I'm going to try the Simple Stories. Beautiful, and that would have worked. It would have been really cute, but she's more cute in this picture than beautiful, and I know there's some like play on stuff in here with berries. So I'm gonna use one of those. And then I'm like, yep, I want to use my cream paste. I gotta get some mixed media on here because this is a Mixed Up Monday. So I'm looking at different stencils. I thought the dots would be too much, but there's this one in this Christmas one from Hip Kit Club, and it's supposed to be like the peppermint swirl candies, and I'm gonna use it, and I think it looks kind of like old time fans, like whirly gig fan kind of thing. So I'm going to use that because we're at Heritage Park and whatnot. Those candies would have worked as well because they've been around forever. So like, yep, this is going to work. You saw me draw a really rough line for where my paper would be so that I put on enough of this, but most of it doesn't get covered up because that's a thing. So like that, I'm going to put some up at the top here too. I am trying not to like end with a straight line, so I do want it a bit messy. I am going to clean up, and I'm going to tack this down with my magnets and hit it with my heat gun. It does warp in this bottom corner just a little bit, but not too much. It'll straighten out really well in the page protector when they eventually get there. And I'm just taping this on because that is going right to paper, so that's not a big deal. And I'm going to get my photo on. And the magic of editing, you didn't have to wait for me to take all those little pieces off. Perfect, done, yay. And then I just need to decide what I'm going to embellish it with. There's not really embellishment on Narelle's sketch. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna get some stuff on here too. Still trying to do a sideways title. This is gonna be my title. You are very cute, because oh, isn't she cute? And then I'm gonna get into these, because yeah. And then nope, not those. But I'm gonna use this one. And I'm going to use one more, and I'm going to overlap them, and one's going to get dimension and the other one is not. And then I'm going to put a B and another B, and then that will be done. But I'm going to get this on and glue. My glue was clogged. I had to fight with it. There we go. Yay! It only clogged because after I was done Wednesday's layout, I did not put my lid on. So yeah, then it clogs. Because why would I remember to put a lid on? I don't know. So I'm going to double this up with the fun foam, only because I roughed up the edge around the mat on my picture, and I want it to sit mostly flush with the picture because I want it to overlap. So I'm going to double this up. It only needs the double-sided tape on both sides. It'll stick really well that way. And I'm just going to do these 3 spots, and then the rest is going to get glue. And then the berries that are hanging down are just going to get glued right to the paper. So those are glued to the photo. These ones on the other side, glued to the paper. Done. Yay. And then B and B. And then I decided it needed some splatter. So I put a card down. I chose out the tinsel from Heidi Swap because that gray in the leaves, there's some gray there, and I thought it would work really well. And it's not charcoal and it's not black, so it looks pretty black, but it dries quite light and a nice complement to the colors that are in that side. And I really like how this turned out. So there we go. You can see how light it dries for some of them. And so there's some close-ups here. I am playing along with the Mix It Up Monday. There is a playlist below. There will also be some Instagram people that play along, so make sure you check out those creatives and what they've done. I will have them linked separately below, but everybody else will be on a playlist, so make sure you take a look at the playlist. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you taking your time to be here. If you click on my face, that will take you to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like, comment, and there's some other stuff here that you might want to take a look at. Thank you so much again, and have yourself a wonderful day.